Hi everybody, I wanted to show you how I used Google Forms today in my class for a very quick formative assessment and to prompt some discussion in our class. So as you know, I'm a freshman English teacher and right now we're reading Romeo and Juliet. So we're at this part, we're in Act 1, Scene 2, which if you remember opens with Paris asking Lord Capulet for Juliet's hand in marriage. And so this prompts a really good discussion about arranged marriage and who knows best. Can you make your own good decisions about love or do you need your parents to come in? You might remember Paul Rudd played this character in the newer Lerman version of Romeo and Juliet. So I wanted to be able to talk about our thoughts on love and marriage and what we would choose for ourselves versus what our parents might choose for us. But I didn't want to have to force students to share personal information that they might not be comfortable with. So I used a Google form. I'll show you how I did that. So when you come to my blog, this is what you see. And this was the prompt for students to make a little T-chart where they wrote down the qualities that they would like in a future husband, wife, or partner. And then they compared them to the qualities that their family or parents might choose for them. So then I wanted students to be able to share that information out in a way that they would feel comfortable. And so I embedded a Google form onto my website, which I can definitely show you how to do. It sounds difficult, but it's actually quite easy. And I just asked them 2 questions. And notice that I didn't ask them their name. This allowed my students to stay anonymous in answering this survey. So they wrote in the qualities that they wanted. So like kind, funny, there we go. Qualities, I say that my parents would want my husband to be good at yard work, good cook, loves our daughter. And then your Google form takers can hit submit. And I allowed them to do multiple submissions if they wanted to. They didn't need to. And what's really neat about this is the Google form automatically becomes a Google Sheet. So this is a Google form. This is where you make the forms themselves. And then the data that's put into that form automatically becomes a Google Sheet. So if you go to, once you're logged into your Google account, if you go to sheets.google.com, it will automatically make you the responses of the survey that you most recently did. So if you click that, you'll be able to see all of my students' responses. And notice there's no name. So it allowed us to have this really open and honest discussion about what we would choose versus what our parents would choose based off of general information. So you didn't have to say, oh, I wrote this, or my parents would specifically do that. We got to look at it all together and then have a conversation about that. So if you're looking to integrate Google Forms or Google Sheets into your teaching practice as a way to collect student data in a timely way and create meaningful formative assessments, we would love to show you more about it. And we're teaching a class here at LHS on April 8th. If you'd like to join us, just send us an email to Chelsea Baum, Stephanie Hoban, or Kaylin McAvoy, and we'll get you some more info. Thanks.